Despite publicly available information, CD Projekt Red CEO claims Cyberpunk 2077 studio does not need DEI driven recruitment. Well, does not do. They don't need it either. They are the company behind, well, as it says, Cyberpunk 2077 and The Witcher. And word's already been going around about how they're removing outdated ideas and such from the Witcher remake, but we'll get a little bit more into that. So this is Endymion, and he has sources, and his sources are usually right, but he had something to say here. He says the director of The Witcher 3 has left the studio long ago. The problem that are plaguing UBI soft like diversity hires and also starting to damage and ruin CD Projekt Red as well. And there has been some evidence of that, a lot of evidence actually. According to the other source, CD Projekt has begun to rely heavily on outsourcing to contractors to help with their games because the new talent that they have is nowhere near where they need them to be right now. And he was told why the next Witcher is using Unreal Engine instead of the Red engine which they made for The Witcher is basically because they have a bunch of new people there and nobody knows how to work on it. It's like we built this from the ground up for our game special, but all these young people we hired, they don't know how to do anything with it.
So shouldn't they get people that does?
Yeah, or who can dig into it and learn it.
Yeah,
Maybe they should have kept somebody who can teach it.
yeah. It seems to me that even though these people go to college for business and how to run companies and such, they don't know what they're doing.
Taking to his personal Twitter account, the studio CEO asserted, seems like we live in times where anyone can record complete nonsense and make a story out of it. And then they claim to have the lowest rotation of people in recent years. DEI recruitment question. We hire based on merit and talent alone. But it continues. However, despite now Nowakowski's adamant denial that the studio does not engage with such DEI driven hiring practices. It should be noted that CD Projekt Red's own website features a giant section describing both their diversity and inclusion initiatives as well as their overall ESG goals.
So they do hire.
That means they are all in
Yeah,
because this is not just about we support and we're building an inclusive and this is like and here are is our I can never remember what ESG stands for, but it means they're all in. They're all in.
so they're basically trying to sell their stuff instead of, they're not, they're
Well,
being disingenuous basically.
it's kind of like what they said that these companies are all they're basically all getting together and going, okay, we won't stop the DEI. We're going to call it something else, and we're not going to advertise it as such, and then we're going to sell it to them, and then that's how we get them. That's and it looks like that's what they're doing as well.
Okay.
Bait and switch.
Yeah.
To this end, in the subsection regarding the company's material sustainability issues, CD Projekt Red states that one of their social pillars is strengthening the DEI culture at CD Projekt Red by, among others, fostering inclusive leadership. It's a mouthful to keep going. CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
I also noticed project. That's a funny way to spell project with
Yeah,
a,
it is.
a K at the end instead of a C.
That's
Oh,
weird.
well, they're Polish. That's why. They're a
Oh,
Polish company. And you know damn well those people in that region of the world are way more all in on DEI than even anything here.
yeah, that is true. They're just, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have the page up currently, but it's out there. It can be found where the Witcher remake are removing outdated, you know, yeah, well, you know what that implies.
Yeah.
They have new hires who don't even know how to work with the engine they built for the game, so they're making it an Unreal Engine. We all know where this is all going, and
Yeah.
and they're like, well, we don't do that. We hire based on merit. And no, we're not all about that. Even though it's plastered all over their website that they are that.
Well, it's okay. They can pretend we know the truth.
It's just a bait and switch. I mean, they got their biggest start. I don't know if it was the first, probably was. I don't know with The Witcher. And you look at the Witcher character and the Witcher story, and it's anything but DEI. They got built up on a great story and a great game, and then they're turning around and showing their ass to everybody.
Well, they're just gonna kill it. They're not gonna get any sales.
They're
You
gonna
know.
kill their IP, intellectual properties. They're
Yeah.
gonna kill their company, and they're gonna be like, the biggest did it. The biggest did it.
We can't blame the bigots for everything.
Well, they sure are trying.
That is true.
Okay, that's just a quick update. Like and subscribe, all that stuff, and we're out.